This week on the show, AI is shaping the healthcare landscape and industry in ways we can't even imagine. From predictive health analysis to reading your face to tell you if you are susceptible to heart disease, robotic surgeries assisted by AI, and tools that are working better than doctors to diagnose and assess. That is our focus this week. I'm Sneha Mordani. This is Health360. Microsoft's new AI tool is redefining the future of diagnosis. In a recent study, it diagnosed complex medical cases with over 85% accuracy, far outperforming experienced doctors who average just about 20%. It's built as a medical superintelligence. The system uses multiple AI models to debate and refine diagnosis, mimicking expert collaborations. While still in the research phase, this breakthrough could one day revolutionize how we detect and treat disease. Imagine a situation where your doctor is unable to diagnose a long, niggling problem. An artificial intelligence does it. Doctor AI steps in and helps you with your diagnosis. That, ladies and gentlemen, could be the future of healthcare. Artificial intelligence is rapidly becoming the cornerstone of healthcare. AI is changing the way we are diagnosing, predicting and treating ourselves. American multinational technology corporation Microsoft has introduced a groundbreaking diagnostic tool that could reshape the future of clinical medicine. The new system, called the Microsoft AI Diagnostic Orchestrator or MyDexo. The new medical AI tool, it claims, can sequentially investigate and solve medicine's most complex diagnostic challenges that even expert physicians struggle to answer. This medical tool diagnoses up to 85% of cases, a rate more than 4 times higher than a group of experienced doctors, while being more cost-effective. Well, what's impressive is that these cases are from the New England Journal of Medicine and are very complex and require multiple specialists and tests before doctors can reach any conclusion.
This generative AI has already acquired or gained accuracy which is almost 4 to 5 times than the diagnosis by human doctors. I'm not surprised because on the epigenetic side, we also have generated a generative AI where it can read the genomic analysis and also the metabolic analysis and give absolutely accurate results. So this is just the starting point. And I believe AI and all this advanced technology, the way they are going to disrupt the healthcare industry, no other industry is going to be disrupted that way.
So how does it really work? Well, Microsoft AI Diagnostic Orchestrator works by creating a virtual panel of 5 AI agents, each of which acts as a doctor, with distinct roles like choosing diagnostic tests and coming up with hypotheses. AI system was trained on 304 studies that describe some of the most complex cases solved by doctors and used a new technique called chain of debate, which it says gives a step-by-step account of how the AI solves real-world problems. Well, for this, the company used different large language models from OpenAI, Meta, Anthropic, Google, and DeepSeek. Microsoft said that the new AI medical tool correctly diagnosed roughly about 85% of cases, which is way better compared to experienced human doctors who were able to correctly diagnose just about 20% of cases. More data and regulatory framework, of course, is awaited on the same. World over, AI is being leveraged to assist medical professionals for better outcomes. This is medical superintelligence at its best. AI won't be replacing doctors, but it will be helping them do their jobs better. Doctors are needed to make tough decisions, understand complex cases, and build trust with patients, things that artificial intelligence can never do on its own. Instead, AI can take care of routine tasks, help find diseases earlier, and create more personalized treatment plans. It may even help prevent some health problems before they even start. For patients, especially those in remote areas with few doctors, AI tools can help them manage their health and make better choices with their doctors. What if your face could tell you more than just emotions? Advancements in AI-powered face analysis are opening new frontiers in healthcare, from detecting genetic disorders and neurological conditions to monitoring stress, pain, and even early signs of heart disease. By analyzing subtle facial cues, skin textures, eye movement, and muscle behavior, researchers are unlocking powerful, non-invasive ways to diagnose and monitor health problems faster and more accurately than ever before. Facial analysis could soon become a vital tool in preventive and precision medicine.
Magic mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest of them all?
Famed is thy beauty, Majesty.
The Wicked Queen asked that question, and today I'm going to be asking another question to this mirror, trying to figure how healthy I actually am. So am I healthy? Do I need to fix something that is going wrong in my body or mind? Get ready for artificial intelligence assisted technology to answer some of those questions for you. Imagine if you look at the mirror, take a selfie for 30 seconds, record a short video, and that would give you a basic idea on how healthy you are. Essentially, in 30 seconds, I have an idea about my vascular capacity, my mental stress index, my body mass index, facial skin age, waist to height ratio, body shape index, which by the way I'm not too happy about. Of course, this is data to give an indication about how well I may be in days and weeks to come, but I'm still going to be careful, and that is a promise to tell our viewers. This is intended to improve awareness of general wellness, is what it says. These are numbers which are only estimates, so you have to be very careful. This, at least for the time being, is not an alternative to your regular body checkups, which are absolutely essential, as we know. So how does this really work? Neurologics Corporation's Anura Magic Mirror seeks to answer questions more important than relative beauty with health insights gained via transdermal optical imaging technology and AI-powered insights into more than 100 health metrics. Your vitals, your BMI, your stress levels, heart rate, breathing rate, body temperature, stroke risk of developing metabolic disease, and many more such questions. This analyzes facial blood flow and extracts comprehensive health insights in just 30 seconds.
This basically screening tool empowers the patient to take care of his health and wellness, at the same time ensuring that the doctor intervention is given as and when the alert happens. So there is an alert for any abnormal parameter which prompts the doctor to talk to that patient and provide an immediate intervention. Otherwise, the patient can monitor their health and wellness on day-to-day basis and make sure that they are healthy and their visit to the hospital are minimized.
The mirror that takes a selfie and tells you about your health is a product waiting for approvals in India and many other countries. The FDA is yet to approve it. The company emphasizes that the smart mirror is not intended for direct consumer use at home, at least for now. Instead, it says it can be used in gyms, clinics, businesses, and other locations where individuals are actively monitoring their health. Artificial intelligence is helping doctors predict health problems before they even happen. By studying lots of medical information, AI can find signs of illnesses early. This helps doctors take action sooner, giving patients better care and helping them stay healthier. Well, that has opened up the floodgates of the field of predictive health. India's healthcare ecosystem is increasingly adopting predictive health technologies due to rising chronic diseases, growing awareness of preventive care, and advances in digital health. The business opportunities span diagnostics, digital health platforms, AI-driven analytics, wearables, genomics, and personalized medicine. Here's more. We all get our regular checkups done, keeping in mind preventive healthcare and with full know-how on why catching problems earlier will help us better. But now, we can also predict how healthy we would be in years to come. This is possible using artificial intelligence to predict how healthy we would be in the near future. Predictive health analysis is a growing market in India and outside. Just look at the figures. It's projected to reach 156.36 billion by 2034 from 22.49 billion in 2025. A staggering CAGR of over 24%. So what's driving this?
AI is fast becoming an indispensable tool for doctors, not just in specialty care, but also in routine checkups. The new paradigm shift that it is bringing is around early detection. It is able to find signs of diseases even when the symptoms of those disease have not become apparent for the patient. And when you can detect early, you can treat early, and you can actually save lives.
Take the example of sepsis, a life-threatening condition that kills millions every single year due to late detection. Traditional methods often fail to catch early signs, but AI models like Composer are changing that. Conformal multi-dimensional prediction of sepsis risk, or Composer, is a deep learning tool analyzed ICU patient data and predicted sepsis onset hours before symptoms appeared. In a major clinical trial involving over 6,000 patients, it achieved a 17% reduction in mortality. The AI examined variables like vital signs, lab results, and comorbidities in real time, giving doctors a critical head start. Predictive AI is also making strides in maternal and child health. In partnership with Google DeepMind, non-profit Arman improved retention in prenatal voice messaging programs. Their AI model predicted which mothers were at risk of dropping out, leading to a 30% improvement in program engagement. In the government-led Kilkari initiative, AI optimized call times, improved message pickup rates by up to 12%. From urban hospitals to rural health workers, AI-driven predictive analytics is making healthcare smarter, faster, and more inclusive. And as India continues to adopt and innovate in this space, it's not just about treating illness, but preventing it before it starts. AI-supported mammography is revolutionizing early breast cancer detection, improving accuracy and efficiency. Studies show that AI-assisted screening detects up to 29% more cancers without increasing recall rates.
In a normal mammography, it's a little bit painful for any woman to get that test done, but the technology, the machine which we are using, it's almost painless. And then with our AI-based technology, we are able to detect any abnormalities 2 years before it can be done by a normal scan. And we are using 3D digital mammography, which is a very advanced technology. So we always encourage that since it is a almost painless process and it can help any woman to get rid of these diseases at the early stage.
Predictive analytics works on historical data, compares the patient's test results with an entire database of similar reports, research, and parameters. Hence, there are data privacy concerns.
So there are broadly 4 points that I would say when it comes to patient privacy and how to actually uphold them. The first one would be de-identify the data. So that means suppose we're using a patient's data after we get their consent, it has to be omitted, or the unique identifiers have to be omitted. So the name, the gender, other details of the patient, all these should not be visible in the data that is fed in. The second one would be to encrypt the data. So encryption basically means that you scramble the data in a way that it becomes a code that only particular users can actually interpret. The next one would again be transparency. So your privacy policy for patients should be very transparent. It should show the patient exactly the data that you're using and how you use it. And the next and the most important is that the data belongs to the patients. So patient control. Patients should be able to edit the data, should also be allowed to delete the data at a later point of time that they would want.
Predictive Health empowers proactive care by using data to anticipate and prevent illness before it actually occurs. It improves outcomes and reduces costs. Artificial intelligence is transforming how we see inside the human body. In MRI imaging, AI is speeding up scan times, enhancing image clarity, and even spotting abnormalities that radiologists might just miss. From detecting early-stage tumors to reconstructing sharper images with less data, AI-powered MRI is making diagnostics faster, more accurate, and more accessible, marking a major leap forward in medical imaging and patient care. Artificial intelligence is growing its footprints in health diagnostics, and the latest testimony to that is the launch of Health360 MRI scanner powered by artificial intelligence systems that improve imaging resolution while reducing scan time. Cardiac MRI scans, which traditionally took over an hour, can now be completed in 30 to 40 minutes thanks to real-time motion correction, compressed sensing algorithms, and AI-guided image reconstruction. Magnetic resonance imaging, or MRI, is a method of using a strong magnetic field to produce an image of the inside of a person's body. A Delhi-based imaging center has unveiled the country's first AI-powered MRI system, capable of faster scans, sharper images, and real-time corrections. Unlike traditional MRIs, this one is powered by AI. It's embedded with such algorithms that enhance image reconstruction, reduce noise, and improve spatial resolution.
This new scanner, the XL 3 Tesla MRI, is in a sense unique, that it has very heavy duty artificial intelligence based reconstruction algorithms inside. Now, how does it help? What it does is that in very short times, it is able to acquire images which may be noisy images, but using artificial intelligence, it's able to improve the quality and actually make it even better than what may be obtained using longer time. AI will make radiologists better at their job. It will improve turnaround times. It will improve productivity. It will improve accuracy. And because we can actually do the scans faster, we will be able to do more scans in a given time. And because of that, hopefully, it will also be able to reduce costs.
It's built for high-demand specialties such as cardiac and neuro. The system offers 50% shorter scan durations. This means an MRI of the heart that once took over an hour will wrap up in 30 minutes. Non-communicable diseases account for 63% of deaths in India. Many of them, we know, are preventable. Cardiovascular disease alone claims over a quarter of lives. This machine could help detect subtle abnormalities early and change treatment outcomes. It's helpful for patients who typically struggle during scans, such as children, elderly individuals, and those with claustrophobia. A faster scan means less discomfort, fewer retakes, and a more reliable first pass image. Real-time corrections also mean less dependency on patient stillness.
Using artificial intelligence, not only does it improve the quality of the scan, improve the resolution of the scan, improve the accuracy of the scan, but at the same time, it shortens time, and so patient is able to cooperate much better. Even patients who may be claustrophobic, those who are scared, they also tend to cooperate because the examination is very short, and also this happens to be a wide bore magnet that also enhances the image quality. These are absolutely validated technologies, and only after adequate validation are they allowed for use, and we've already used it in the last few days, and we see that the quality of scans is just pristine. It's helping us make much better diagnosis.
The XL 3T marks a bold step for AI in Indian diagnostics. Tech Today editor Cyrus John is now getting us details on all devices assisted by artificial intelligence, diagnosing our ailments in ways we can't even imagine. Cyrus.
So Sneha, you have an MRI machine and even a magic mirror is what I've heard, but I have to take help of simpler gadgets, yet futuristic and sophisticated, like the smart ring and even my smartwatch and my smartphone. All of these gadgets are silently tracking all of my health metrics, and with the help of AI, they're able to diagnose if I have any problem. So some gadgets I feel I should definitely recommend, and they can help you change your lifestyle. So let's see how tech is transforming healthcare, and similarly, let me tell you about some more gadgets like these. Let's kick things off with a smart ring. Now, this is something that you can wear 24/7, and it's right there. It's not intrusive. Now, there are some devices like Samsung Smart Ring and India's very own Ultra Human Ring Air, which uses AI to track your heart rate, your temperature data, and gives you a deep insight about how you're sleeping, your stress, and even your recovery. Now, they are like your wellness coaches on your fingers, and they are quite efficient and something people should definitely try. Now next, let's talk about smartwatches. These are usual suspects and people had them all around. Now the Apple Watch, for example, there is also the Fitbit Sense, the Samsung Galaxy Watch also, which is available in India. All of these come with very high-tech sensors and also bundled with AI features that can detect any irregular heart rhythms, monitor your blood oxygen, and even flag potential signs of sleep apnea, which is something that these smartwatches, the advanced ones, are doing these days. Do you want to know how your metabolism is doing? Well, gadgets like Lumen use AI to analyze your breath and tell you whether your body is burning carbs or fat. And they can help you optimize your diet and your workouts. And this is an efficient system as well. For more advanced diagnostics, AI retina scanners are also available, like the iArt can detect your diabetic retinopathy, a leading cause for blindness. Now, using just a photo of your eye, they can diagnose all of these problems, and they're pretty efficient. Last but not the least, even DNA kits these days are getting smarter now. Services like Viome and Thorn are using AI to process your genetic and your gut health data to suggest any personalized diet and supplement changes or any plans that you would like. Now, this goes beyond your ancestry and dives into the health optimization, the overall wellness of the individual. Alright, just to highlight that these gadgets don't really replace doctors, but they can be the first line of awareness. And with the help of AI, and it's also improving every year, your body might just be telling you more than what you think. if you are willing to listen. That's the biggest point here. And also, the accuracy of these gadgets also depends on the quality of sensors that they have on board. So, I mean, the more you spend, the better sensors you will get. So, always double check before you buy these online. So, the next time your watch tells you to stand up, or maybe your mirror says that you are stressed, take a note of that, because with AI quietly working behind the scenes, your everyday gadgets might just be your smartest health companions yet.
Robotics and artificial intelligence are revolutionizing surgery by enhancing precision, reducing risks, and improving patient outcomes. Together, they help surgeons perform complex procedures with better control and insights. Robotic surgeries in India are becoming increasingly common, especially in urban hospitals and specialty centers that cater to complex medical procedures. Artificial intelligence is enhancing the capabilities of robotic surgeries. We're getting you glimpses from inside hospitals. Take a look.
On the show, we are talking about the synergy between humans and technology, but there is an important pillar in this ecosystem, and that is robots. So on the show, we want to talk about how robots are enhancing the overall healthcare system. Let's show you. Medical robots first entered general surgery in the 1980s with laparoscopic tools that enabled minimally invasive procedures, reducing incision size and recovery time. These early systems extended surgeons' capabilities, transforming the surgical landscape. Today, artificial intelligence is ushering in a new era of precision and control in the operating room.
So robot-assisted surgery is a very modern way of performing surgery in which we basically use precision instruments sent through laparoscopic ports controlled by robotic arms. And all these instruments are controlled by the surgeon who is sitting at a surgical console. We have integration of artificial intelligence into robotic surgery, wherein we can use augmented reality, augmented surgery, real-time data tracking. We can use artificial intelligence for training people. So all these kinds of advancements are coming up in robotic surgery.
AI stands to have the greatest tangible impact. Its unrivaled ability to analyze data, recognize trends, and support key decisions makes it a crucial part of powering a successful procedure. When paired with surgical robotics, procedures are safer, faster, and easier to perform.
What robo can do, many of the times I cannot do in my hands. So precise, because saving the ligament is an art. So this ligament is precisely shaped by this robo, even in the very small knee, because most of the Asians knees are very small. Right. Sometimes it is not possible with this human. Sometimes it damages. So absolutely safe, absolutely never come across any complications. Outcome is the patient, when the surgery is done with the robo, patient, the flexibility is absolutely perfect. Patients start flexing, bending the knees immediately of more than 100 degrees. So don't need to have any assisted physical therapist to bend the knees. Patient is very comfortable.
These robots are touted to offer shorter operating time, better bone implant integration, and even come with AI integration for more accurate results.
Because when I do a manual surgeries, I cannot prove what I have exactly done. I feel that I have done the right. It is my perceptions. But what the robotic assisted surgery, that is a documented, evidence-based. You will give the evidence. So give the data, what exactly the knee is lying. So this is a replaced knee. So this is the 90-degree flexion. This is a full extension, this is a 45-degree. What exactly the robo is doing? The robo is helping us to perform a gap which is equal in all the gaps. So this accuracy and perception is seen that it is a less than a millimeter, less than a degree in the robotic surgeries.
The machine that is being used to perform another surgery here is the Hugo robot by Medtronic. Here, a surgery for prostate cancer is being performed on a patient.
The manual surgeries have been in existence for more than 100 years now. What was happening was when we were making big incisions on the abdomen, for example. I am a urologist, so most of the organs that I am operating are in the abdomen or in the pelvis. So we used to cut open the abdomen and reach the anatomy that we want to operate. The vision was not magnified. We could not, difficult to reach areas, for example, deep in the pelvis. Prostate operations were much more difficult to perform. Patient would be in hospital for 10 to 15 days, have blood loss of about 750 ml to 1 liter. Recovery used to be in months. So we have come far away from that kind of operation now, wherein most of our elective operations right now can be done in a robot assisted fashion.
So what is the role that AI is playing in improving patient access and surgical outcomes?
The marriage of AI and robotic surgery is a perfect match, if you ask me, because cutting edge technology is already being used in robotic surgery. When you integrate AI into such an ultra modern system, what happens is we can keep various data points which can be tracked, which can be used for training surgeons, which can be used for detecting the outcomes, predicting the outcomes, detecting any complications that may occur. We can take augmented overlay of images, 3D imaging can be integrated into the robotic system, and machine learning is happening, as in the machine is learning many things from the surgeons.
But what about reliability? AI-driven robots are increasingly handling surgical steps with minimal human input. AI won't replace surgeons, but it will empower them, turning complex surgeries into safer, faster, and more personalized procedures. The combination of human judgment and AI precision is likely to define the next generation of surgery.
So the future seems very bright for the use of AI in robotic surgery. First of all, robotic surgery, like I said, the telerobotic surgery has a long way to go. Secondly, use of imaging with artificial intelligence. We can integrate the imaging during a live surgery, what we call as augmented reality. Okay, during the operation itself, real-time data tracking can be done to observe the surgeon's movements, and this can be used as a template for training future surgeons.
So that was a demonstration of how robots are enhancing the overall healthcare ecosystem and how it's delivering true healthcare to patients and making it faster for them to recover. Hopefully, this is something that evolves in the future and humans can interact with robots in many other ways.
Well, that brings us to the end of this edition of Health360. You can find these reports and much more up on our website. It's indiatoday.in. Our social media handles like YouTube, Instagram, Twitter or X and Facebook carry all our reports. Our hashtag is Health360 and Health360 Plus. Do not forget to like, subscribe and share. Thank you for watching. Bye for now.